This your daddy monkey.
Daddy monkey.
Monkey? Oh no, monkey.
Look. That's not tuloy. Tingnan ba? Dili?
Mama, look over there too. Look over there, Mama. They're just eating Odo. Look over there.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Deer that's probably good.
With the exception of water, there is no eating, drinking. The African queen, sunfish, and catfish. That's about 2.5 meters. They like to fish in groups. They duck their heads in the water to scoop some fish into their pouch. They shoot water at the end of the beak and then they swallow the fish completely like that. And the this kind of neck region that they have helps to keep them clean because of their scavenging lifestyle. They like to breed in colonies either in trees or on rocks.
Show me the pretty smile.
Education and conservation. Now there are over 10,000 species of birds on our planet, like his body. So he's going to use that bill for a variety of reasons. Of course, one being to feed himself. But what does a toucan eat? Let's report that we're able to do conservation work like this in the very first place. Now we appreciate it, and our blue throats certainly do. So please give yourself a big round of applause. Isn't that right, Levi? All right, now with all that that serious talk out of the way, we're gonna have some fun with these. So the very first thing you'll notice is probably those bright gold and beautiful colors. Now their colors may stand out to us, but they actually help them camouflage quite well in their natural environments, as these colors help them blend in with the red and yellow. Now to see one of these birds in flight is quite the sight. Those beautiful wings of theirs can bring them to 50 to 60 kilometers per hour, which is about as fast as we're driving through those cities and towns that we live in. So over here today, give it up for Petey again. Run his thumb all the way to the front wheel, Parker, and show me what kind of bird is Parker. He is a peacock. These birds are actually known as the Indian peafowl, but males like Parker are called peacocks, females peahens, and young peachicks. And over, which happens to be in August, he begins to lose those train feathers one by one, which is why his train's looking a little lackluster lately. It's almost the end of the breeding season. Next year, preparation for next year's breeding season, he will begin to regrow them in January. Now, he's done an excellent job showcasing his sheer beauty. Give it up for Parker. Are very chatty and would like to start off by greeting you all. Very cheerful hello today. Now with Wasabi here, we do introduce the birds ourselves, but he really loves introducing himself. Spicy Wasabi. Now he is also a very polite bird, so he does have a question that he would like to ask you all. He's hoping you guys are having a very good day on safari. Now Eddie, on the other hand, she is known to be one of the nosiest birds in our collection, so she's going to go ahead and ask you her favorite question. That's right, little Eddie here has to know what we're all doing every second of every day. Now when she's asking us this question though, we know she's just wondering if we're going to be cleaning up after her, giving her her favorite treat, or maybe even playing her favorite game. Now Eddie's favorite game happens to be... She loves to be tickled. And what do you guys do when you get tickled? You laugh. Well, so does Eddie. Definitely keeps us chuckling throughout the day. Now parents are known for picking up.
This does mean, though, that there's not much room for the brain. So the wise old owl, not actually that wise. Now there's a bit of a misconception that these birds are able to rotate their head all the way around. This is, but sometimes that fish is a little too heavy. So what these birds have learned how to do is swim. So they're actually going to take those nice long big wings that Rowan's showing off and use them like a paddle and actually swim all the way back to shore with that nice juicy fish in their talons. Now they do get their name because of that iconic white head, but as you can see, Rowan does not have that. That's because these birds actually don't get this coloring until they're between 5 to 8 years old. Up until then, they're actually completely brown, looking almost identical to our golden eagles. As she starts to mature in age, she's actually going to molt out those juvenile feathers and get the nice white ones. But unfortunately, these birds don't have a great history. In 1978, they were put in a human pregnancy, thus giving the illusion that they're the bringer of human babies. Now if you get a good look at him, you might notice he has some nice long orange legs, and that is because Storky is actually a wading bird, meaning he's going to go out into that water and he's going to spear his prey with that nice long bill of theirs. They tend to eat mostly fish and amphibians, but will also take a side of the line, and the birds are going to stay on this side. Now the third is the most important rule. Are you guys listening? I need you all.
Good job.
It's Mama's turn.